Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I hope you're well. Today we're going back to our favorite part of the body, our hips, and we'll do 3 different mobilization exercises, 2 for the glutes, 1 for the hamstring. First one will be more passive, meaning we're going to be stretching and holding the stretch. Second will be more active, so meaning we're going to be stretching and activating the exercise. Activating the muscle. And third, for the hamstrings, we're going to do multiple plane hamstring stretch, something similar that we did before in our previous video. But today I'll show you the different version for other day when you are stretching. So the first one, what we're gonna do, we're gonna bring our leg across and we'll put the foot as close to the hip as possible. So not right here, but closer, 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 closer. So right now I'm stretching my right side. So right leg goes across, left side, left palm will be pulling right knee closer to the chest. My right arm will go behind my back and bringing my chest higher. So I want to elevate my chest slightly higher without elevating anything in my lower body. So it looks like this. I will be pulling. So you can grab it like this, you can grab it with your palm, you can grab it with your elbow, it doesn't really matter. So what I want to do, I want to pull the knee closer to my chest and then twist to the opposite side. So I'm stretching my right hip, right glute, and I'm looking over my right shoulder. So I can keep switching my palm to the elbow, elbow to palm, but what I want to do, I want to accumulate 2 minutes on each side. So I can drive my chest a little bit higher, I can twist a little bit more, but I'm not letting the stretch go. So I'm keep pulling, keep stretching, pulling a little bit stronger, twisting a little bit stronger, looking up, all the way up, looking down, changing the position of the arm, so maybe sliding it, driving it slightly further away. It doesn't really, there is no wrong way how to do this stretch while you're pulling. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. And as I mentioned before, this is the passive stretch, meaning that we're not pushing anything, so we want to stretch and we want to hold this stretch for 2 minutes. Passive stretch is not ideal, but because, as I mentioned before, we're going to do a second stretch, it will be a bit more active. So so right now I feel slight tension in my right neck, right trap, so somewhere around here. So what I want to do, I want to drive my arm a little bit further, dropping my shoulder and still keep twisting, maybe twist it a little bit more. We have another 15 seconds to go. So keep pulling, keep pulling, keep pulling, keep pulling, keep pulling a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. And that's 2 minutes. So now we're going to do our left side. So left leg goes across, my right elbow will be pulling my knee, my left arm goes behind my back, I'm pushing my chest slightly higher and I'm twisting. And I'm holding this stretch so I can twist a little bit more. So trying to look what's going on behind my back. I'm looking over my left shoulder. So keep pulling, keep twisting. If I feel that my left leg sliding there, I can adjust and bring it back. Yeah, so making sure that you feel it in your glutes, so you pull, so it's multiple planes. So here you have to focus on 2 things. Number 1, you want to keep that chest higher. And number 2, you want to keep that knee close to your chest, as close as you possibly can. And enjoying this wonderful feeling in your hips. Yep, and again, if I feel my left left neck, left trap tight, what I can do, I can bring this arm, I can stretch my arm, bring it, and then again twist. And holding, holding, holding. So you can look up, you can look down, you can twist a little bit more. So 2 minutes each side. We've got 10 seconds to go. And done. So next one, for the next one, what you will need is the wall where you're gonna put one of your legs up. Yeah? So one leg, approximately 90-degree angle in your hips, 90-degree angle in your knee, and then the other leg goes on top of the thigh. And then what I need to do, I need to check whether my hips are on the floor, whether my lower back is on the floor, or it's slightly elevated. If it's slightly elevated, you need to push yourself further back. So if I bring myself a lot closer, so now my hips are in the air, so what I need to do, I need to push them down and sliding back, and down. So now, and this time I'm not helping with my hands. So what I want to do, I want to apply all the pressure, all the stretch by pushing my knee, in this case my left knee, away from my body, closer to the wall. So what I do, I take a deep breath in, hold the breath, and then pushing, and breathe out. And still feeling the stretch, I take a deep breath in, bracing everything, and then pushing my left knee closer to the wall, pushing, and slow breath out. And still keep pressure, keep stretching, and take a deep breath in, brace, push, and slow breath out. It will be a very similar feeling to the previous stretch, but this one will be more intense because the level of your intensity, you control your level of intensity by pressing that knee away from your body. And take a deep breath in, brace, and then push, and breathe out. While you're breathing out, I don't want you to bring your knee close. I don't want you to relax. I still want you to feel the stretch in your hip throughout the exercise. And again, we're gonna take a deep breath in, brace, and then push, and when I'm breathing out, what I want to do, I want to relax and sinking a little bit deeper into the stretch, in this case into my glutes. So when I'm breathing out, I'm relaxing and still keep pressure, still keep stretching on that hip. I'm gonna do it one more time. Take a deep breath in, hold the breath, push your knee towards the wall for 4, 3, 2, 1, and extend, put it on the wall, make sure that your hips are down, and again take a deep breath in, brace and hold it for 4, 3, 2, 1, and breathe out, holding. So this is what we're aiming for. Sometimes you might feel the inside of your thigh, making sure that you can change an angle. So if you bring your foot a lot closer to your groin, I feel personally I will be feeling a lot more in my groin, in my adductors, in my inside of the thigh. So I need to bring it slightly higher. So the angle of my knee will be slightly bigger. This is when I feel right in my glute. So I take a deep breath in, brace, and then pushing my right knee towards the wall and hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Relaxing and feeling the stretch. So while you're relaxing, while I'm talking to you right now, I'm still feeling my right hip. When I take a deep breath in, brace my whole body, brace my core, brace my glute, and I push for 4, 3, 2, 1, and breathing out. And again, I take a deep breath in, brace, 1, 2, 3, and I still keep stretching, keep stretching. In the beginning of the stretch, I had my knee over here, but now, after 2 minutes, my knee goes right where I want it to go. Good. Glutes are down. One more for the hamstring. So we want to go on our knees, and now I want to drive one of my legs forward. And now I want to slide my heel all the way forward, all the way forward, all the way forward. I want to lock my knee out so the knee is locked. And ideally, I want to feel it in the backside of my thigh, in my hamstring. So if you're not feeling it, make sure that you slide a little bit further. You press your thigh down so you're locking your knee out. And then you're pushing your hip slightly further back, further. And now what we can do, we can reach. So I'm still feeling, so that in the beginning, don't move anywhere. You have to find the stretch, that you feel the stretch even without moving. So now I feel a lot of fire in my hamstring. And now I want to keep this fire in my hamstring and reach all the way to the left, all the way forward, slightly to the right, and again, chest high, press, knee down, slightly to the left, forward, all the way to the side. Then what I can do, I can again keep the stretch so I can feel my hamstring on fire right now. While I'm feeling it, what I want to do, I want to twist my femur. I can focus on my toes so I can drive my toes, but it's not about the toes, it's about twisting my whole leg. So I'm twisting, emphasizing the medial side of the hamstring, twisting it all the way out, pressing it down, focus on the lateral side of the hamstring. So I press it down and done. The other one. Yep, same thing. Find the stretch, so find the feeling in your hamstring. So you can slide your heel slightly forward, you can drive your hip slightly back, and then you push your thigh down. And now we can play a game. I can reach slightly to the left, to the right, forward, chest high, all the way to the left, forward, all the way to the right, chest high. And now I will slide my heel even further, and I will emphasize my lateral side, medial side, all the way out, all the way in. So remember, it's not about twisting, going left and right with your toes. It's about twisting your femur, twisting the whole upper leg. So you go all the way to the right, all the way to the left. You can even press it down slightly more, reach. And if, like for me, this was the toughest one to reach all the way to the left, I'll spend a little bit more time. down. Whew. Hips done. Thank you very much for your time, for your attention, for your efforts. See you next time.